Derrick Henry is probably the most scary running back of this decade. With elite size, over 245 pounds, he is literally a wrecking ball. And on top of that, he has elite speed. Today, we're going to go over Derrick Henry's insane training workout so that you guys can execute something similar to this if you're not at the Derrick Henry level. But if you guys don't know who I am, I'm Coach T. I'm a speed and agility coach, and I'm going to teach you guys what you guys need to know because I feel like trainers online are not doing it right. All right. So we got this video from the Baltimore Ravens. It is Derrick Henry's hill runs, and then he does a workout. Like I said, if you guys are athletes looking to get yourself better for next season or the season coming up, and you want to do something like this, I will have the Notion doc that I made down in the description, so that way you guys can just go straight to that and complete the workout that's similar to this. It probably won't be exactly what he does. If you're an advanced athlete, hit me up and I got you for the advanced workout. Before we get into that, comment down below, who is your guys' all-time favorite running back? All right, my all-time favorite running back is the one, the only, LaDainian Tomlinson. Shout out LT. So without further ado, we'll get straight into the video. So we're here at Derrick Henry's hill runs and weight room workouts posted by the Baltimore Ravens. So basically, for hill sprints and hill runs, those are really good because even the coach in this talks about it. You're running uphill, so a lot of people, like, you don't overstride if you're running uphill because everything has to be directly where it needs to be. Otherwise, you're gonna fall, or you just won't get up the hill. Leads to less injuries as you're training, as opposed to flat ground, but they suck. So that's why people are so reluctant to do it. But if you're a beast, you'll do it. So I'm pretty much gonna let us watch he's just doing hill sprints, but he's doing them different ways. So as you guys see, he's doing like shuffles going up, and then he'll sprint. And he's just really simulating all the different like multi-directional moves he's gonna do. He also did back pedals as well. So if you are doing hill sprints, don't just run straight up the hill unless you're running track. But let's say you're a DB, you'll back pedal up halfway, then turn and sprint the rest of the way. If you're a linebacker, you'll shuffle up. Like even if you're an offensive lineman, like there's ways that you can do it. Maybe you can like do your pull, and then run up the hill. I don't know. Different ways you could do it, but that's what he's doing. If you guys need reps on that, get the Notion doc, but I would say anywhere around like 15 to 20 reps. It's enough to get you some, but look, if you just settle for 10 high quality reps, that's fine too. But if you want to be a beast, go that 15 or 20. The key for your training is not to make your training easy. You want to make your training harder than you're going to play in the game. Like, that's why coaches are always like, you can't go like 50% in practice and then just go 100% in the game, because you practice like you play. Like, if you practice slow, you will play slow. So now you see his trainer bringing in resistance on the hill. So I would only suggest this for advanced athletes. Like, you have to be having not even having offers already, at least be a sophomore in high school before you try this one. You don't need a chain. What else could you use? You could possibly use like if you have a friend. I don't know if you want to do someone with a band though. So I don't know what we want to do here, but honestly, you could do this without that. He just needs the extra because he's elite. This is an elite athlete. So him just running up the hills, he's not going to get as much out of it than doing than putting the chain on. And then you see what happens when he gets on the field. He's usually on the field, dependable, and he's poised to break off good runs often. But look at his training. He's literally running uphill with a chain. And he's trying to beat his trainer. His trainer's running with him. So The main thing of the hill runs is you want to make sure you're not just running straight up, especially if you're playing different sports. You can do this if you're doing soccer as well. You just got to make sure you're doing some moves that make sense for your sport. So like shuffles, back pedal to run, crossover run to full sprint. Um, but yeah, he's about to get into the lift. Now the weight room part is where we'll pretty much talk about the moves that he's doing, because the moves he's doing are advanced, but they're simple movement patterns. So he's doing all his stuff with a kettlebell. Right here, he's doing a single leg RDL. So what this is, it's working on the hamstring and his stability through his foot, but then he's also doing a row. So he's working on the lats when he's doing the row, but that's also just working on more balance. This move right here, it's a hip rocker. He's leaning back with his leg straight out, so that's hitting the inside of the thigh. And the groin, yeah, because you need that to be strong. Single arm kettlebell swings is just practicing hip extension, so just bringing power through your hips. There was one other move I just saw him do too. That's the hip rocker. He's doing a shoulder press, and he's using a heavy kettlebell too. So use something that will challenge you a little bit. So, oh, and then he did these lateral lunges here where he's rocking side to side through his hips. Those ones are really good for obviously your hips and glutes, which you need to be strong to be elite. So those are a few of the moves he did. That's what Derrick Henry does. This is a few of the things he did, and this is just from his one workout. So if you guys like this type of video, make sure you hit that subscribe and hit a like so that way more people can see this. And I will put out more content like this. So I will catch you guys on the next video. Don't forget to comment down below who is your all-time favorite running back. All right, peace.